Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am watching a movie again, and this is listed as number 9 currently on the top 10 movies in the US today on Netflix. It's called It's What's Inside. It's a 2024 thriller. It just came out. Based on the description and the little trailer that shows while you're waiting, I can't imagine it being scary for me, but I'm gonna watch it anyway because it could still be entertaining. And I will be surprised if it's also scary. So, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. It's What's Inside. It's going down. It's a Netflix original. That doesn't mean anything. We'll see. We'll see what that means. Just a little trailer kind of reminds me of Truth or Dare, which was cool. Not scary for me, but I liked it. They are not on the same page. Yikes, this is so cringy for her. I think maybe just stop. It's very clearly poking fun. There's satire left and right. So I think maybe comedy thriller. I don't even know if that's a genre, but it's not well, we'll see. Sometimes it's actually a trick of the trade. You get people laughing and then it opens their emotion, and then anything else can come in and impact much, much harder. Usually drama, so that you're laughing and then suddenly you're like bawling, crying, but it could be fear. Just saying. Kind of like how this movie is so into social media, and I'm going to be posting it. I feel like I missed a time jump and I wasn't paying attention. So I think they broke up and he's with someone else, or that's his sister or something. But I think he's with someone else. Is that the same girl? I'm so confused. I think it's the same girl. I just can't tell. She really looks different without her wig. I thought it was a different girl. I really like the way that they're retelling the story and how they're getting details wrong because it's so real. Why? Why is she going to a mental hospital? Because she drank? I'm assuming that's unrelated. They are very transparent. They don't leave any kind of guess what these characters are thinking or feeling. I don't know if that's good or bad yet. I'm sleepy once again. I started this while I was sleepy, and I knew that made no sense. But it might help me out here that it's so obvious. I looked down right before the jump scare. I don't know if it would have gotten me, but I looked down, then looked up, and then it happened. So I wasn't even like, yeah. I don't even know what I was looking at. I like it so far. I like the cheesy tropes. They're doing very specifically, very obvious cheesy movie tropes. And I love when that happens, actually, because it's like they're in on how bad it is. They're making it bad on purpose. They're making it goofy on purpose. So I'm very curious when they bring the actual artistic, intellectual part to come in. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I feel like he's sharing, and that's not what he was going to ask him. I think that's what they're setting up. Oh, he didn't say it, though. I thought he was going to be like, I was just asking. Mrs. was not in the room. Could have fooled me. He didn't answer the question of why he brought it. Just saying, I noticed he didn't answer. This group of friends is so different. It doesn't seem believable at all. They're all like characters. And you can get away with that a lot in film and in TV. But it's usually they're strangers that meet and then work together for some reason or another. But they're supposed to be friends, and they're all very different. Like, they're different. They're like caricatures of people. Just interesting. And I don't mean like people of different personality types can't be friends. And people that are different like this can be friends too. It's just not likely. So it stands out. And I know people in different groups. I'm talking like, heavy drug users or heavy drinkers or super religious. Like that kind of mix is what I'm feeling going on here. And I know people in different categories, but I don't hang out with them all together. She's like, hee 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 hee. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, she's clearly not okay, and she's telling her partner about it. This is a test. Oh, well, okay. That's a good answer. Okay, so she said she said she's uncomfortable, and he talked her into it anyway. But she's responsible too, okay? She has a brain. She's a grown up. I feel like some of my people really do feel that way. Why is the first question about the N word? Who wrote this? I'm looking. I'm actually going to look it up. If I find out a white person wrote it, I'm going to be like, that makes sense. If I find out a black person wrote it, I'm going to be like, that makes sense. I don't know why I'm looking it up. It makes sense both ways to me. The writer is the writer, director, and editor. Bad side. Yikes. Greg Jardine is not a black man. He could be passing. We don't know. Let's not make assumptions. Jardine, were you speaking for yourself? But also, since we're here, this actress is already driving me bananas. I don't know who she is, but I know I like her. This is why IMDb is a professional site for actors, and it existed way before anybody ever knew about it. And then it blew up as this database for anybody to just go look and see what people are doing. But there's a reason for it. Like, I could barely pay attention to the movie because I'm like, wait, where do I love her from? So IMDb was just so smart to make itself available to the public. And then Amazon bought it, of course. Oh, she actually looks different, but her eyes are the same. She's Alicia from Fear the Walking Dead. Yeah, I really liked her on that show. Okay, I didn't really see her in anything else. I don't know what else she's been in. She was in the 100. I didn't watch that show. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes, and it was so unbelievable. I just couldn't. And just to be clear, I watch sci-fi and fantasy. That's not what was unbelievable about it. But there's still rules within those things. And I just remember someone being speared with a spear like this thick. And they were just like, oh, and then walked around. It was something like that. I was like, what? Literally, that's when I stopped watching it. I was like, I can't do it. So you might know her from The 100. Okay, I'm not here to run down this girl's resume. Let's go. Ooh, I anticipate something happening with the couple. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah, I'm going to say it because it's in the trailer. They're switching bodies. I just feel like something. I thought you weren't allowed to guess. Ooh, you're not allowed to guess. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No one's calling that out? This could get really confusing because we don't know the characters already. With all the characters, we got to know them for like 5 minutes. And then now we're supposed to be able to see them in each other's bodies and stuff. I don't know. It doesn't really work. You think about Jumanji, they did a really good job at setting up the characters before putting them in other bodies. And it wasn't a lot. This is a lot of people. Her non-British American accent is really good. Even though I don't know them well, this guy is doing a really good job of playing the other guy. Oh my God. He has to hear himself be talked about because he lied about who he is. Why is he doing that? Why is he the one doing that? Oh, wait, wait. Of course it came back to bite him in the butt. He didn't like hearing about himself, and he's the one that convinced her. Does he not know?
I mean, I'm not trying to speak on behalf of it. You're good, but yeah, but Ruben too. Oh, nah, bro, nah. I mean, just like, you know, all that shit that he said, like that we said to the dean.
No. Why are you doing that? Why is he outing Ruben? Snitches. Stitches. That's messed up. Yikes. Where did that fight even come from? I have to say they did a good job of capturing when people lie, they tend to sound stupid because they're trying to make up something that it just makes no sense. And if they told the truth, it would make perfect sense. They just don't want to be judged. And that happened just now. I was like, that's so real. That is so real. I've experienced that a couple of times where I'm like, what are you talking about? And then when they reveal what they really wanted to say, I was like, just say that. The other thing makes no sense. It seems like everybody's cool except for this one dude. Right, pumpkin? Right, pumpkin? Yes. Is this swapping gender specific? It seems to be. I know you're not posting on her social media as her. These people are messed up. Yeah, I got a cat in my lap. Hi. She couldn't answer her text messages too? That's sicko. They should at least have turned in their phones or something. No. You have somebody else's body and somebody else's vagina and somebody else's STIs. Ew. This has gone off the rails. It's unhinged. This is unacceptable. Oh my God. What happens now? That's crazy. Oh my God. That's crazy. So. I didn't expect that. I'm surprised. I'm glad I got shocked. So are they all stuck now? That would make the most sense. Honestly, I'm confused. I just don't know who is who, so it's kind of hard to be super into it, and it's hard to feel the suspense when you keep getting confused on who is who. Oh, it's not my kind of movie. I can't pay attention to that degree. Sometimes I can. I just can't right now. Yeah, what is a Negro? Yeah, you're white, but still. I feel really sleepy all of a sudden. I get sleepy at the climax of movies, of course. That makes no sense.
I don't want to be looking at this Nikki face. I want to be looking at your.
Sounds like something you say when you are desperate and you know you're about to lose someone. No, she is not. She doesn't want to go in the dead body.
Confused, bro.
I'm confused too, Brody. Finally. They're explaining it. I need them to explain it. Maya and Brooke's body do the wedding. Dennis and Ruben's body. Maya goes into Shelby. Yeah. Shelby, she's already there. Forbes in his own body. It's mass confusion. See, the problem here is I'm not actually rooting for anybody. So I don't feel anything like, oh my God. I don't actually care what happens. 14 minutes left, including credits. I just don't care. I mean, the story is like interesting. I just like, again, I'm not rooting for anybody. So it's kind of like, they all just kind of suck. Oh, is that Beatrice? Oh, I know who that is now. Oh my God. That's a great twist, actually. That's good. That's good stuff. The twist is good, except for the fact that like we don't care about her. She's like a minor character in the story. Well, I don't care about anybody. Like I told you, I don't. They all sucked. They all suck on some level. Okay, I'm glad they explained the mental hospital. Because otherwise it was dramatic. So bringing in the new person for this exposition at the end is pretty cool to tell us what happened. I like it. But he deserves to be in prison for the rest of his life. He didn't actually do any crimes. Being a bad boyfriend doesn't mean your life should be over. That's crazy. That is extreme. That's the end. That's the end. Greg Jardin. Yeah, okay. For me, I already said this, but I didn't care. I didn't care. It's very twisty and mysterious. It was very twisty and mysterious, which I'm sure that's what the point was. But I didn't have any connection to those characters. I thought they were all messed up. And then the person that's supposed to be like this hero at the end, this girl who was basically a victim through the whole movie, was not a victim. In my opinion, like she accepted certain behavior in this relationship for 9 years. You were there too. You were there too. You were there too. It's crazy. No. I didn't feel for anybody in this movie. The only person I feel bad for were the people that lost their bodies, and they had nothing to do with that part. Except for that they were part of this crazy game to begin with. It's like the whole movie's about judging other people. It's like affirming that judging other people is what you should be doing. It's crazy. It's kind of backwards. Yeah, no, it wasn't for me. Outside of like ethical and morality lessons, it was entertaining. I just didn't feel it. And that's the point of movies for me. Feeling it, whatever the it is, emotion. What I felt here was first confusion, and then I don't care. I don't care is an emotion, I guess. I'm never going to think of these characters again. That's not a good sign. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Tell me what you think of it. Curious. See you next time. Bye.